Bonsoir et bienvenue. Je m'appelle Karen Thorne-Stone et je suis la présidente-directrice générale de la Société de développement de l'industrie des médias de l'Ontario. Oh, okay. Thank you, but it will get worse. Au nom de toute l'équipe de la Sodemo, j'ai le plaisir de vous accueillir à cette soirée très spéciale, au cours de laquelle nous allons annoncer les noms de lauréats du Prix Trillium 2015. And good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Karen Thorne-Stone, and I am the President and CEO at the Ontario Media Development Corporation. And on behalf of OMDC, our board, and our staff, I'm delighted to welcome you to this very special evening where, of course, we'll be announcing the winners of the 2015 Trillium Book Award. The presentation of this year's Trillium winners, of course, will take place after dinner, but for now I wanted to take the opportunity to acknowledge and welcome all of the talented authors who are this year's finalists. We're fortunate to have 13 of our 16 nominees here with us tonight, and in case you haven't figured it out already, you will recognize them by the boutonnieres that they're wearing. So congratulations to all of you, to your guests, and to your publishers. Félicitations. Félicitations et bienvenue à chacune et chacun d'entre vous, à vos invités et à votre maison d'édition. Nous vous remercions d'avoir enrichi nos vies et partageant vos histoires avec le monde et d'avoir pris de temps en dépit vos emplois de temps chargés de venir célébrer ce soir avec nous les réalisations littéraires de l'Ontario, tout comme vous l'avez fait hier soir lors des lectures publiques. Thank you all for making our lives richer by sharing your stories with the world and for taking time out of your very busy schedules to celebrate Ontario's literary achievements with us tonight and at last night's public reading event. I know that many of the guests here tonight were also in the audience last night as our finalists entertained us with lively and, in some cases, very poignant readings from their nominated books. It was a large and enthusiastic crowd, and with the help of our friend and bookseller Ben McNally, many people in the audience went home with a brand new collection of books that I think will keep them engaged and entertained right through the summer. The publishing industry in Ontario is a very close-knit community, and I have been impressed over the years by the collegial way that everyone, the authors, the publishers, freelancers, associations, all work together to provide their readers with the best possible experience. And among the leaders in that important work has been the executive director of the Association of Canadian Publishers, Carolyn Wood. And as Carolyn, sadly for all of us, is retiring from that role, I wanted to take the opportunity tonight of putting our voice with all of the many others that have been looking at Carolyn and saying thank you. Thank you for your passion, for your dedication, and from our perspective, the tremendous contribution that you've made to the OMDC and that you've made to the publishing industry in both Ontario and right across the country. We wish you all the very best in your new adventures, which I gather will include a little bit of work for the ACP and lots and lots and lots of great books. Merci et bonne chance, Carolyn. L'industrie de l'édition est une composante importante du groupe florissant des médias de la création en Ontario. Nous estimons que le financement accordé par la Sodemo et le Prix littéraire Trillium permet aux auteurs et aux éditeurs d'être reconnus et de pouvoir rivaliser sur la scène internationale. OMDC is proud to manage the Trillium Book Award on behalf of the province and to support the publishing industry through quite a range of different programs and services. The publishing industry, of course, is a very important component of Ontario's thriving creative media cluster, and we know that the funding that's provided through OMDC and the Trillium Book Award are critical to ensuring that our authors and our publishers are recognized and competitive in the international marketplace. We couldn't deliver these programs, the programs that we do, without the strong support of our provincial government, and we are very, very fortunate this evening to have our Minister of Tourism, Culture, Sport, and the Pan American Games, the Honourable Michael Coteau, here with us to present the awards. We'll be hearing from the Minister a little later in the program, but I did want to acknowledge and thank him for taking the time in his very busy schedule, especially with the Pan Am Games fast approaching, to join us here tonight. It's important to us, and thank you. I also want to acknowledge the presence of OMDC's board chair, Kevin Shea, along with a number of our OMDC board members, other government officials, previous Trillium nominees and winners, and many, many distinguished guests from the literary community. Thank you all for joining us for this important celebration. And finally, one last welcome and thank you, which is to Heather Hiscox, who of course hosted our public reading event last night and will serve as our host and MC for tonight's awards as well. You all know Heather as the morning host of CBC News Network, but of course she's also become a regular host of Trillium events over the years. And it's clear to us that she's a fan favorite. So Heather, thank you. We're so pleased that you're able to join us again this year. And we thank you for your ongoing support of OMDC and of the Trillium Awards. Nous sommes ravis que vous ayez pu vous joindre à nous de nouveau cette année. Nous tenons à vous remercier pour le soutien que vous continuez à accorder à la Société et au Prix littéraire Trillium. Heather will join you for the awards part of the evening a little bit later during dessert. And in the meantime, please enjoy the company at your tables, enjoy your dinner, and if you have the opportunity, take a peek at the screens around you, which will have some terrific images from last night's event for those of you who couldn't be here. Enjoy your dinner.